For today's art activity, we are going to be creating a paper weaving with the paper that we painted last week. I'm going to start by folding my piece of paper in half like a book. On the open side, I'm going to fold my paper down about an inch. And then I'm going to trace over that line, and at the top, I'm going to write the word stop. In the center, I'm going to cut from the folded side to the stop line. So I have a pair of pants. Now I'm going to divide those spaces in half. So now I have 4 sections. Then I'm going to take those 4 sections and I'm going to cut them in half. So now I have 8 sections. I have 8 pieces that should be about the same size. Start in the middle so that way when you make your lines, they end up about the same size, and cut them in a straight line. It's okay if it's not perfect. Open up your loom for your paper weaving, press it flat, and now I'm going to get my strips of paper that I'm going to weave through my weaving loom. Your painting has now become a loom, and the loom is the device on which you weave. The lines that are in the painting are called the warp, and the black lines are called the weft. Now when you weave, you want to alternate over, under, over, under. So it makes a checkerboard pattern. I start with under, and then over, and then under, and then over, and then under and over. And it makes a nice pattern. Alternate the pattern. If one row starts with over, then the next row starts with under. We are alternating an A-B pattern. For example, it should go over, under, A, B, A, B. And then when you do the next row, it should be the opposite. So if the over is the A, then the next row starts with the under, which would be the B in your pattern. Take your time and make sure you're getting those strips of paper even across your painting and your weaving loom. Squish them together with your fingers to make sure that you have enough space and you don't have big gaps between your rows. Use them carefully and neatly. Use your fingers. You're going to have to pick up that paper and kind of force them in there sometimes. It can be tricky. Keep trying. You can get this. And I'm going to push those down. It looks like I ran out of space. I do not have enough space for another one, and that is okay. The last step is to secure all of those strips of paper into your weaving loom by gluing the ends down. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the left-hand side, a little bit of glue on the right-hand side. Each paper strip needs to be glued down with just a little bit of glue, and then flip it over and do the same on the back. You need to do both sides and the left and the right on both sides. Once you have done this, you are finished with your dot day paper weaving, and you can clean up your materials, put everything away, and put your art on the drying rack so the glue can dry.